Thanks to DXT Tenerife for their very valuable sponsorship of this amazing card. Brave Nation, Dias, Son of the Step, Yerengaipov in black and blue, and Jose Shorty Torres in red. Very, very red.
Torres weighed in bang on a championship weight. I think that was a little bit of a psychological signal of intent to the watching world. Touch your gloves, here we go. And Kirik, we've talked about this before. Typically, Shorty Torres, the first round, he kind of needs to get hit to spark him into life. That's a dangerous way to fight against someone like Dias Yerengaipov.
Yeah, he seems to like to get down around before he gets into it. For those of you who can't tell red from blue, just look for the guy with the purple hair. That is Jose Shorty Torres, #2 ranked fighter at flyweight in Brave Combat Federation. Oh, nice left hook over the top.
It just seems to be something a little bit different about Shorty Torres. Looks very calm.
Shifted and then came in with a couple of shots. Shorty not moving at all, Phil. He believes he's got his opponent's number already. Does not believe he's got to play around with footwork. Does not believe he's got to feint.
I'm interested to see what happens in the first grappling exchange. Nice shot down the middle from Yerengaipov.
Shorty Torres moving forward methodically, getting clipped again for it. I'd like to see him bounce around just a little bit more.
Yerengaipov fighting out of the southpaw stance here. And that battle for the outside space with the lead foot, ever present in this kind of a dynamic.
Looked like Shorty Torres was momentarily going to shift himself.
Shorty covering up well.
Landed a nice little shot, ate a counter shot.
Decent inside
Back,
leg. Oh.
and okay, what's going to happen here? That was huge. Huge moment. I did not anticipate Shorty Torres being taken to the ground quite that readily with that single leg.
What a takedown from Yerengaipov. Let's see Shorty Torres go to work from this position. A seamless pass into half.
Shorty Torres flat on his back. This is something like being half mounted without an underhook, without being on the side. Half guard is not a thing, especially in mixed martial arts.
Oh, and look at that. Just cuts right through into side control.
Pass from close guard to half guard, now inside control, and immediately, what does he do, Phil? He causes some damage. One shot to the leg, one to the body, one to the leg, one to the body.
Shorty Torres trying to turn in, may try and take, trying to set up. Yerengaipov has that leg lace.
Getting to his feet.
Needs to be wary of the neck, though. Watch out for the roll from Yerengaipov. He looks like he's just trying to cinch that up.
Interesting to see, Phil, whether he tries a submission game or a position one here.
Delicate chess match going on right now. Potential for an arm and guillotine.
Beautiful technique from Shorty Torres.
Beautiful work from Shorty Torres to get himself back on his feet. Appreciated by the crowd here.
So calm, cool, and collected. Now what I'd like to see, Phil, is Shorty Torres being just as calm, cool, and collected in his attacks. That was exquisite defense. An exquisite setup now.
Yeah, a little bit more activity on the feet from Torres. Defending the takedown now, but Yerengaipov in on the leg. Beautiful trip.
Shorty not down yet.
Shorty can't accept this position.
Shorty's got that whizzer, showing his balance. Turning out, back take. Roll attempt, there's a scramble here.
Oh, look at this.
There's a scramble here. That was the Shorty Torres of old.
What a scramble. Shorty Torres just right back into the fray, takes the center. He needs to be a little bit more active with his striking.
Very knowledgeable crowd here in Tenerife.
Good kick to the body from Torres. Well, Yerengaipov is throwing some decent shots, but they're landing a lot on the gloves. That one got through twice.
Shorty may be swelling just slightly around his eye.
I think so, Kirik.
Shorty's landed that body shot multiple times, but it looked like it may be getting caught at least partly on the elbow. Yerengaipov is starting to find a home for those hands. 10 seconds now. Torres claps his hands in a little bit of frustration. Round one, how would you like?
I got to go with Yerengaipov for the exquisite takedown. I believe he was landing the cleaner shots. Like you say, there might be a little bit of swelling in and around the top of the eyebrows of Jose Shorty Torres.
Yeah, I saw some great moments from Jose Shorty Torres, but by using the simplest judging standard in all of combat sports, who hurt who more?
Yeah.
I did like Diaz, son of the step, Yerengaipov, in that, the first round of this 3-round fight.
But this might be good for Torres. He's now had a full round to download the data. We spoke about it before. He has the ability to make adjustments and adaptations mid-fight, and that's exactly what he will have to do going into round number 2 here.
Yeah, I just want to remind Brave Nation that typically Shorty Torres easily loses that first round and only comes rearing, tearing back in round 2. That was a very credible round on his part. I don't think he won it, but he looked good.
It's almost
Did a lot right.
It's almost as if he gives his opponent the chance to show their hand early in the fight, the full first round. It's a dangerous game to play.
Moving forward, pressing. Got touched at least once for his trouble. Twice. Beautiful timing on that takedown. Those legs are shelved now. Shorty can make it out of there, but not without getting punched in the face.
Has to give up the back.
Again, Shorty slams his hand in frustration, not happy with himself.
Yeah, this was made all the more impressive by the fact that Shorty Torres was an NCAA D2 wrestler at McKendree University.
Shorty defending well, but as we said earlier, we got to see him offending well too.
Oh, huge takedown. Have we ever seen anybody take Shorty Torres down like this?
Not like that. And I just want to give kudos to Yerengaipov. Got the takedown, Shorty bounced back up, but what happened? Pop, caught him in the head. This is true mixed martial arts. One thing doesn't work, you flow right into the other one. And then maybe you come back to it a little while later.
Battle now for the underhooks. This is not where Shorty Torres wanted to find himself at all.
Again, Shorty Torres moving forward purposely. I'd like to see Phil a little bit more feinting.
Hey, that's better.
Beautiful kick to the body.
Great hips.
Yeah, nice hips. Shorty maybe starting to get his opponent's numbers. We do see that over and over in his fights.
It's a much better round for Torres. 3 minutes left to go. Shot landed more in the shoulders than anywhere else.
Yerengaipov starting to feint a little bit. And again, that timing is just exquisite, Phil.
Shorty does have that deep underhook and breaks away. That is huge for Torres.
And now he's marching forward. And he's landing a shot, Phil. Oh, nice shot to the body. I think that stung.
Smashes the body. I think we're seeing Torres start to turn it up here, Carrick.
Mouthpiece fell out. Instead of jumping his opponent like he could, he's like, yeah, no problem. Kicked the mouthpiece over. Gave him a chance to get it back in. Oh, that timing.
Oh, what
and
takedown
that
defense.
timing.
That's Shorty Torres right there.
Woo, back to the body. Money in the bank right there.
Exchanging body kicks. It's a much better round for Torres. 2 minutes.
Watch Shorty's fists when he hits. Sometimes he keeps that thumb vertical to better sneak through. Doesn't hit quite as hard, but it sneaks in through the hands. Does that thumb vertical jab.
Good forward pressure from Torres, occupying the center every single time.
Paying a little price for it, though.
Oh, gets caught with an uppercut. That's great takedown defense.
Yeah, hips are so heavy they dropped him.
He's investing really well in the body.
Yerengaipov has got to be feeling those repeated body kicks.
If we get ourselves to a third round, there will be money in the bank, an investment made by Shorty Torres. Shorty Torres is fighting like Michael Myers, just marching his opponent down. Again, beautiful takedown defense.
Shorty very clearly feels like he's got his opponent's timing down. He's not showing fear of those shots that one would expect. Yerengaipov, too, maybe not be happy with his strikes from the outside. Could be why he went to the inside.
Wasn't far away with a spinning attack. Shorty Torres has obviously watched the footage on Yerengaipov. He's keeping a very tight boxing guard.
There is a big red spot on Yerengaipov's body.
Oh, he's digging into the body.
Whoa!
Oh, look at the big deep breath being taken by Yerengaipov.
Yerengaipov trying to clear his nose. Slumped down on the ground against the cage. Who did you like in that round, Phil?
I got to go Shorty Torres on that round. I'm looking at a round apiece here. For me, Torres, his striking was improving in that second round. He got taken down once, he got right back up. His takedown defense was exquisite. He was the one leading the dance. Forward pressure, occupying the middle, 10-9 Shorty Torres.
I sure did see it the same way, particularly in the second half of that fight. Shorty Torres, I think, has a little bit of momentum here, Phil. I
agree.
think he just has a sense of his opponent's striking. I think he's got a sense of his opponent's timing on those kicks. He is literally 2, maybe 3/100ths of a second quicker than he was in stopping those takedowns, and it has been enough. Shorty also believes he can land that kick. I don't want to say it will. He's got to move in. He's got to weather some shots himself to land it. But he is landing that body shot over and over. And you can see exactly where on the Son of the Steps body. Shorty just checking in. One more hand touch. Absolutely no hard feelings. And they are right back to trying to knock each other out. There it was again.
I'm loving that investment to the body. Again, Yerengaipov, he's landing a lot of shots, but they're more so on the gloves and on the shoulder, being blocked. Again, takedown defense from Torres on point.
Yeah, the shots were landing much cleaner in that round one. Wow, and wow.
The explosivity of Shorty Torres.
Shorty, I thought he was going to take that home to Chicago with him.
If you love technical mixed martial arts, ladies and gentlemen, you are being treated to something exquisite from Shorty Torres and Dias Yerengaipov.
Shorty Torres thus far managing to avoid the headshots, block the spinning shots, and deliver punishing blows of his own. Shorty Torres conditioning absolutely on point here, Phil.
Again, I would love to see the metrics on how many takedowns Shorty Torres has defended.
Phil, I talked about the redness on the body of Yerengaipov. There is redness on that forearm as well.
Shorty Torres kicks like an absolute mule. Yeah, we've seen fighters have their arms broken. Shorty's able just to either cover up or roll with these punches, so they're just kind of glancing.
Exactly. Yerengaipov's slowing just a little bit. That, I think, Phil, is a response to the result of all those body kicks.
I'd be inclined to agree with you.
Oh, there it was again.
He's digging for gold.
Oh, the liver is evil and it must die.
Shorty Torres really starting to turn it up here in Tenerife. This is a brilliant fight, Carrick. There are moments where I forget I'm commentating because I'm just engrossed in it.
Shorty Torres' head movement is sensitive, timing and distancing. Phil, it's just absolutely exquisite. It's diamond level. Look at that timing now.
Midway point of the third and final round.
Yerengaipov, mouth open. Shorty Torres coming up with another little body kick. Oh. Yerengaipov maybe felt it coming, shifted. Back in a closed stance now. Yerengaipov moving that head, side to side, circling out. And there it was again. And on the hips.
I gotta say, he has defended at least 10 takedowns.
Props to Yerengaipov. It takes a lot of energy.
Correct.
To work a takedown like that.
Approaching the final 90 seconds of the bout. Again, these shots, they're not getting through that defense.
They're not. All my respect to both these warriors, but Shorty Torres is pulling ahead here. I cannot believe Shorty is staying at this range and not getting hit. Instead, he's landing big shots.
Approaching the final minute of what has been a technical masterclass from both guys. That first round from Yerengaipov was exquisite, but 2 and 3 so far are all Shorty Torres.
There is a thing called cage control, Brave Nation. It's who controls the spot. Oh. That is Shorty Torres. Where they are right now, every second of this round is because Shorty chose it.
His boxing looks on a different level here, Carrick.
I love he claps his hands when he's a little frustrated with himself. Thinking all the time. Double spin from Yerengaipov, doubly shut down. 10 seconds now.
Oh, Shorty still staying in that pocket, trying to land that one big shot. Head kick by Torres.
Head kick back. Shorty smiling. Wow. They had a lot of fun out there.
What a fight, ladies and gentlemen.
What we say does not matter at all, Brave Nation. Very little question. We're looking at a 28-29. The only question is in what direction. Phil and I believe it is in the direction of Jose Shorty Torres, number 2 ranked in the world in Brave Combat Federation. Courtesy of RDX, we're getting a look at some of that awesome action from this fight. Not necessarily rock'em sock'em robots, but a brilliant example of cage control. A brilliant example of defense. Round 1, we saw Shorty taken down. He made some micro adjustments. We saw him taken down in a big way, but he made micro adjustments. A centimeter, a half an inch farther away, maybe less, and that was just enough for him to be able to use those heavy hips. Notice every time there was a shot, he would land some punches. That's showing the judges who's in charge here. Not only am I shutting these down, but I am attacking from here. That was amazing. Scramble, roll, scramble. And that was one great fight, Brave Nation. As I've said before, this is one of the toughest moments in a fighter's career. You've done everything you can. Both fighters feel like they were victorious, but there is nothing more that they can do. All they can do is wait and hope. We are waiting for Carlos Kramer, the Roaring Lion of Brave, to be passed the card by the head official, Deputy Bandit Larkin, and he will then read the scores off to us. I can see Carlos Kramer, cage side, walking up. about to enter the Brave Combat Federation cage and make this amazing co-main event official. Fighters are gathered center stage. Carlos Kramer, make it official.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, what a co-main event we had tonight.